Hi friends, in this tutorial we are going to be covering how to change the lock screen. So let's get started. Now the first thing that you do is that you right click on the desktop and then you click on personalize. Once you click on personalize, you can see that on the left pane there are different options or the different tabs. So in this case we are going to be working with lock screen. Click on it. Now that we are on the lock screen, you can see that in the background there are different options underneath it. So let's scroll down first. Now the thing in here is that there are different options. We are going to be covering these three in a few minutes. The first, let's just see these options in here. The first one, this says that show lock screen background picture on the sign in screen. So whenever so this is the lock screen. So whenever your screen is locked, it shows this image or whatever image you select. So what it says is that if you turn it on, what it will do is that when you're signing into your account, it will display this image while you're signing in, while you're typing your password. Otherwise it shows like I think a blue screen or something like that. That is what it means if you turn it on. The other one in here, it's container lock screen settings. So if you click on it, you can see that there are these different container options. This I will cover in another tutorial. So it's like let container respond to hey container and use container even when my device is locked. So this I'll cover in another one. This one is the screen timeout settings. If I click on it, what it says is that when do you want to lock the screen. So it says that on battery power, turn off after 5 minutes. So these are different options that you can select. Default is 5 minutes. It starts from 1 minute until up to 5 hours. You can also select never. This second one is that when plugged in, turn off after. So it also starts from 1 minute. Default is 10 minutes and it goes up to 5 hours. And there is this never. So these two options, they show you that when do you want to see your lock screen after 5 minutes of inactivity when it's on battery power, and after 10 minutes of inactivity when it's plugged in. So let's go back. The last one in here, it says screensaver settings. So these are the screensaver settings. You can select your screensaver from here. You can wait for a time. On resume, display the logo on the screen. You can select these options. So these are pretty much what you can select. You can select on resume, select it. You can change the wait time. But I'm not using anything in here for the screensaver. I don't think you need to use a screensaver nowadays because of the monitors that are being used nowadays. But again, it's just what I think personally. You can use it if you want. So these three options in here. The first one, it is Windows Spotlight. If you have this selected, what it does is that Windows will display this or any image. It changes it every day. So every day this image gets changed. And what it does is that once it gets changed, when you log in every day or every 24 hours, what it does is that this lock screen background, it changes. So if you don't like it, you can, I think there's an option to show me more images or something. What that option does is that it changes that image instantaneously or at that moment. Or there's another option that you can select it as something like I want more or something like that. And what it does is that this shows more images like that. So if you have this Windows spotlight turned on, you will see this image or any other image, and you will see those options on somewhere on the screen as well. So you can select those you can select one of them to change it, or you can select the other one to get more images like this. So it will change every day. The next one that we will do is this picture. So for the picture, you can select any picture. This is the default one. This one in here, you can see that. You can select this one, or you can also browse if you want to select something like from your wallpapers or anything that you have downloaded. So you can do that from here. You can also select, however, a slideshow. So for the slideshow, what you can do is that you can select this, click on add a folder, and you can select choose this folder, for example. So if you choose this folder, what it will do is that it will show a slideshow of all the images in that folder. So these are the different options that you can use for the lock screen. These are the different options that you can use. I have created a couple other tutorials on my channel about how to use this background, different options with it, how to change the colors, and this is the third tutorial that I'm making for lock screen. If you don't understand how this works, you can watch those tutorials as well. Other than that, if you have any questions, any suggestions, recommendations, feel free to put it in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.